Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome Adam and Chris and Catherine, Sanita, Reem, Suzanne. Oh my God, so many of you. Maureen, Sharon, Alexander. Susie is here. Awesome. Great to have you guys. The topic really fascinated you. So I'm happy. And Chris is here. Awesome. I met some of you in some of my other more spiritual calls. This is a very practical and business-oriented call. So yeah. Hi, Alex from Switzerland. Guys, why are you here? You know, intention is very, very, very important. So why are you here today? You can write in the chat or you can unmute yourself and share. Why are you here? I'm still admitting people into the call. No one? To learn about ChatGPT and how to use it. Awesome. Learn. Okay. Be ready to write in the chat at some point your challenges, your specific challenges in your business, and I will tell you how specific ChatGPT will help you with that. More than a theoretical lesson today, I want to show you very practical tips, and I will show you a lot of prompts that you can use with ChatGPT, and you can tomorrow start implementing today. Okay, someone said that Sanita, just to understand what it is. Content, it's great for content, but I will show you some things today that you will be really, really surprised that you can do beyond content. Content is basic, what people use it mostly, but I will show you a lot of stuff today. So be ready to write in the chat your challenges, and I promise I will address every one of your challenges. If it's intellectual work, ChatGPT cannot do physical work yet, but any intellectual work can be improved with that. Oh my God, can some of you can I make some of you co-hosts to admit people in the call, because it's so distracted for me? Who can? Taz? Yeah? Okay, I will make you co-host, and please admit people in the call, because it's otherwise it's distracting with the presentation. So I will start sharing my screen, and do you see the guys? Do you see the?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So very quickly, my promise for today is that you will be enthusiastic. You will get motivation for sure. This happened every time. I delivered this for a few hundreds people so far, this kind of presentation, and it's always working. And examples. I will give you really practical examples that will lead you to results and money and clients for sure. You know, people say that artificial intelligence is not able to bring emotions to the table. These are pictures created by artificial intelligence, not ChatGPT specifically, but DALL-E, which is also a company of OpenAI, the same company that owns ChatGPT. So these are, especially on the right side, this is a picture that brings a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. This also has been created with DALL-E, artificial intelligence. ChatGPT is the fastest adopted technology in history. In just less than 1 month, 100 million people used it so far. So it's really working and can create humor similar conversation. Someone said I need a training. I need to learn. I need a course. And I said, no, you don't. If you ever talked with someone, one person, you can talk with ChatGPT. It's so very simple. But ChatGPT will increase the value of what you already have in your business, either your experience, your brand, your marketing, your sales. If it's nothing, it will be a little bit harder, but still it will bring value to the table. I saw a study that in America, out of 1,000 company, half of them already adopted it in February, it was, yeah. And they saw significantly a decrease in time and costs for those companies. So I want to motivate you today to use it every day because you will see a difference. There is not a day when I don't open ChatGPT. I don't know for what, but every time I find new ideas, new ways of use it. And that's why this training, to motivate you to have the same relationship with ChatGPT. Someone told me during some previous trainings that they find it hard, they don't know how to use it. And just in 1 week, they mentioned that it became their best friend, because after you know how to use it, it becomes addictive, for sure. And there's another incentive. If you will not start using it, you will lose some momentum, some opportunities. So yeah, this will happen very soon, for sure. It's very easy to use, but to know how to use it well for your business takes some time and practice. And I will show you how to start today. So see, it's a competition between a car, a fast car, and the man. Always the car will win this competition. How to use it, when to use it. For basic content, when you don't have creativity, there are already books on Amazon which are sold, created entirely with ChatGPT. So it's working. Every routine work that we don't like researching, like contracts, writing contracts, being very careful to details. You know, I wrote a book last year and I launched it before ChatGPT. And that correcting the book took so much time and has been done by so many people. Right now, ChatGPT can do this without any error. Yeah. Correct grammar, and Grammarly right now can be totally replaced by ChatGPT. Knows many languages. I mean, I think 90 languages. I'm not so sure about this. And can create in those languages is much better than Google Translate, because things in other languages. I'm using it in my content, and my business is mostly in Romanian language. And I use it in Romanian, and I see how it thinks in Romanian. But for some very, let's say, developed topics, I use it in English because it has better content, let's say, for English. You can ask to rewrite a text 10 times. I mean, you can ask anything many times. It will never get upset. And I love this, working with it. And now some prompts. Guys, if you have questions, Yeah, you can use the pay one, but I don't recommend. Start with the free version. Totally, you have everything that you want. There, sometimes the free version is not so quick, but there I have another link that I use that is working. The link for the programmers, this is working every time, so I don't have that problem. But for sure, if they will restrict some things that I'm using right now, I will pay. It's totally worth it. Can I use ChatGPT, describe your dream career? I'm not sure, Chris, that I understand this. You can use ChatGPT to work on your vision, to work on your business plan for your business, to work on your strategy. I see here with with ads a question. So Google can detect if there are texts that has been written by artificial intelligence. But you can ask ChatGPT to make it like it was not written by artificial intelligence. So he also can help you with this. These are some ideas of prompts and that you can ask to rewrite a text that you already created, to make it more professional, to make it more addressable to your niche. If you have a specific niche, you can tell ChatGPT, I'm a business coach. I want to write this article on this topic and this topic. Tell me some ideas. Give me very impactful titles for this. But every time you need to say who you are and be somehow specific. Like I'm a weight loss coach and I work with women between this age and this age. Create something for specific for Facebook, for LinkedIn, create an event, create a course. ChatGPT can create courses for you totally. You can ask for the main topics and then to develop the topics that you like into that course. Writes articles, titles. This is, titles are very, very important. Many times I put the text and I ask for 5 impactful titles, 7 impactful titles. So I can choose from there. As I said, you can plan anything. You can write your website. You can write the landing page. You can say, I am a coach on, I am a 10x coach, or I am a coach on nutrition, and I want to write my website. It should comprise this and this and this. And it can write your landing pages. Cannot put in the landing pages, but the text is, it's great. You can write offers, you can write sales text. When you do research for, I don't know, for recruiting or for, it can provide with list of people, list of companies. In my country, the list of companies are paid, but ChatGPT can provide those lists for free. So yeah, you just need to be bold in what you ask. Always be bold when you ask. Here you can create your strategy as a parenting coach or any kind of coach. You can create your strategy for social media with ChatGPT. If you want to learn anything, like from a foreign language to any kind of skills, you can ask ChatGPT to be your coach, to be your trainer on that topic, to provide with a plan. And if you say, I can allocate 20 minutes per day for learning Spanish, tell me what would be the plan for this? And how can we do this together? You, ChatGPT, acting as my language instructor, trainer. Whenever I post on social media, I have a challenge. What text should go with my, what image should go with my text? And right now I can ask ChatGPT this. I put the text and I ask what should be an image that would work with this. And you can also go to another soft that create other artificial intelligence softs that can create images, and you can say, create this and this. But the images generated by AI are not so good as the text generated by ChatGPT. So far, ChatGPT is the most advanced. You know, they invested $30 billion so far in ChatGPT. You can have a chat, ask him if you don't have motivation, what would he recommend? I tried ChatGPT for a diagnosis, medical diagnosis. I was very surprised. I told ChatGPT that I have a pain in my knee. I was jumping the rope for a few weeks, and he told me that I should go to the doctor, but because there's an inflammation there, I should do this and this before I get to the doctor. And I see a great future in providing diagnosis. Yeah, you can write a book in 20 minutes asking ChatGPT for a summary of the book, of any book. I gave you here an example. You can ask for a fitness plan. You can ask for a nutrition plan. I put here many ideas that you can play. Branding ideas, email marketing is amazing to help you with email marketing. Techniques that you can use, exercises. You can say that you have an event, a webinar, a workshop, and you want 3 exercises for, I don't know, specific topics, and it can provide you with this. Exercises for team buildings, just name it. It has everything. Can write your professional CV, optimize your LinkedIn profile. I will show you below my bio that has been written by ChatGPT. Time management can help you prioritizing your tasks. On customer service, he is amazing in customer service. So yeah, I will stop right now the share, and I want to know from you guys some questions, some ideas, some challenges that you have in your business, and I can show you how ChatGPT can help you with that. You can input your, someone asked Carlos, what prompts used to write your professional CV? So you put your CV as it is right now, and you can say, I want to use this CV for this and this. I don't know what companies, what, please optimize it, make it more professional, whatever. You personalize ChatGPT. Someone asked how it is personalized to us as individuals. You personalize it. You ask ChatGPT to act as your coach or as a, I don't know, whatever, as a mentor. I asked ChatGPT, I told ChatGPT that I love Steve Jobs, and I want ChatGPT to act as Steve Jobs and provide me with advice and suggestions as Steve Jobs would do that. And he was happy to help with that. Yeah. Chris, please. Chris, you raised your hand.
Yes, I did actually. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
I wanted to ask you, in the process of evaluating my dream career,
Yes.
and how would I be able to use and brainstorm as a personal assistant, let's say, how would I be able to use the ChatGPT for that? And the second question I have, I am currently in a field that I took off for about 12 months, and I'm coming back, and I'm losing my kind of desire of continuing that career. So I would love to have some help. How would I be able to use the GPT for that? Do you have an idea?
This is a little bit more specific.
Well, the first is basically I'm
Okay,
evaluating.
I know. No, yeah, Chris, what I did with ChatGPT, I don't know, for sure you guys know Start With Why, Simon Sinek book. And Simon Sinek is talking there why it's important to start with your motivation, with your purpose in life. You can ask ChatGPT to be your Start With Why coach and to ask you specific questions to find your dream career. He can do that. I did that with ChatGPT. It was perfectly working. He asked me, this is the question. Tell me, what are your passions? What are your many? Then, what are your values? And he guided me exactly like a coach through that process of asking questions and offering at the end, it offered me like a tagline. This would be your purpose. And I said, and he asked me, what do you think, Monica, about this? And I said, yeah, I like this, but this I don't like. And he rewrite it, and created, it was a conversation. So Chris, this is the process that you can tell, I want to find my dream career. Please guide me through a process. You can say, start with why, or I don't know, some process to find my purpose, to find what would be my dream career, what would be something that would be fulfilling for me. And he can provide with this, but you need a more in-depth conversation. Guys, if you haven't been surprised, amazed by ChatGPT so far, is because you didn't ask the right questions. Every day I hear things like, oh my God, it's amazing, can do so much. So yeah, it's working.
Yeah. Monica, do you have those questions that you have actually used to discover the purpose, discover those? Do you have a list?
Not me. ChatGPT will provide those questions.
Oh, I see. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you just need to ask. Guys, I put the link in the chat. I will show you also an example, but Carlos, you raised your hand, please.
Yes, hello, good morning. How is everybody doing? I have a few questions regarding the personal information you've been telling. I usually use just ChatGPT for the first time yesterday. I asked them about two specific questions. It was really great for his answer, but then I asked him about, I put in my name. Do you know my full name? He says, I don't know anything about my name. Can you input things in? So my question is, when it's helping you build your CV or your LinkedIn profile or whatever other thing you might be using with personal data, how safe it is? I see someone else ask that question. How safe it is to enter personal data into it, and how will it always remember that personal data that I put into that and working into that?
Everything will be deleted by, you can see the history, but he will forget. Only if you go to the conversation, I will show you right now. Let me show you the screen for ChatGPT. So here you can see on the left side some of my old conversations with ChatGPT. I don't know. I asked many things over time as I'm working with my clients, or I don't know, my bio. Here I'm working on a retreat for women. See, it's also Romanian and English that I use in this conversation. But next time when I open a new conversation, he will totally forget. Nothing will stay with, they keep it just here, but they don't use it for any other purpose. And after a while, they anyway delete it. So he will forget the conversation if you start a new conversation. And here is, see many conversations that I had with ChatGPT, but they totally forget. They don't use it. They don't use it even to learn it from there. They learn from, ChatGPT is trained not by our conversation, but by their trainers, what people provide. Because if you talk with, and if you say to ChatGPT, 2 + 2 is 5, he will use it with other people. No way, So 2 + 2
I
is
see.
always 4. And this has been implemented by the trainers by default. Yeah.
So following on the question, just to make sure that I did understand, is that if I tell him to write me something about myself and I don't delete it, and then I ask him to rewrite it a time later, they will still have it. But as soon as I delete that conversation, it won't have it. So I have to start all over again with the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Carlos,
That's interesting.
I will show you what ChatGPT told me about myself. Here, there are some examples of my conversation. And I told ChatGPT at some point that I'm Monica, I'm a business coach and I live in Romania. What information do you have about me? And he told me this: I'm impressed by your profession. You are one of the most renowned business coaches in Romania, a great experience in entrepreneurship. And all this, you are also recognized for your ability to build lasting relationships with people. I was like this, surprised. And I asked, where do you have this information? And he told me, the information comes from your profile published on social media platforms, such as LinkedIn and Facebook, as well as reviews from your clients and articles. But guys, if you haven't been online with the profile before September 2021, he will not know about you. He knows about me because I am a business coach since 2017. So all his information is stopping in September 2021.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'll let others answer questions, get some questions too. Thank you very much.
Okay. I'm glad. Yeah, Sanita, please.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having my question. How would you comment that Italy have been banning actually this platform lately from the security perspective versus what you just told about the data being secure? Thank you.
Someone asked, who is the owner of the information provided by ChatGPT? And the OpenAI, the company, said the owner is the person who asked. It's the owner of the information. Security, so far is at the beginning. Like any technology, of course it will have problems, but right now I didn't encounter any problem for myself. Intellectual property, as I said, you own the information if ChatGPT provided you with that information. You own it. Other things, I don't know, if you have something more specific that you want to know, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, guys, some other questions? Diamond?
Yes, thank you for answering my question. I have been trying to have ChatGPT help me structure my bio for the website. What would be a good question to ask to help facilitate that?
You put the bio that you already have and ask more specific for what do you want. You want for your website, what do you want people to do or to understand when they read it? What do you want to know about you? To be very, very specific. Or you can do something else. If you like another bio, like searching through web, you can find impactful bios. I always use impactful with ChatGPT. I tell ChatGPT that I want impactful titles, impactful articles, memorable, you can say, memorable words. So go more specific and don't settle for the first. Ask more. Give examples and say, I want something similar for myself. I will show you also the bigger bio that ChatGPT did for me, but it was an exchange of more and more information. I said, I want this more, please change this, and it's working with time and patience. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Guys, on internet, there are thousands and thousands of prompts right now. The problem is, like in any other field, they are not specific for you. I did the same training, but for business in general. Can you mute yourself? I don't know who is unmuted. I did this training not specific for coaching business. And in the last month, I realized how important it is to go very specific for that kind of, for your kind of business. The difference between ChatGPT and the playground is the version for programmers, for coding. And that is working always, the playground. So yeah, use playground when ChatGPT is not working. Yes, Chris, tell it what to do. It's hard for me to tell it. I want to say tell him, because I really see ChatGPT as a person having a relationship already with it. Yeah, but tell specific what you want ChatGPT to do. Her, I don't know. I feel like him, but yeah, for sure, could be her. Sorry. Yeah, Nisa, please, darling. Nisa?
Yes, hi.
Yes. Hi.
Hi. I've just trained as being an NLP coach and qualifying to be an ICF coach. And I just don't have any idea how I'm going to accelerate my business or how to get started. So can ChatGPT help me with that, or how would I go about?
Yes, can totally help you with that. Can help you with content, can help you with planning, with strategy. If you are, guys, on this stage, like Nisa at the beginning, you can go to ChatGPT and say, I am this and this and this, and I have or I don't have, I'm just starting. Tell me, how can you help me to boost my business, to increase my business, to start my business? Give me strategies, give me ideas. Where can you help? You will have, I will show you right now. Let me show you exactly how it's working. I will share my screen with ChatGPT. So new chat, as I said, right now has no idea about me. And I will say, I am NLP coach, just been certified and starting my business. How can you help me? Can you see the answer? Answering questions, content creation, research, language support, writing, editing, customer support, writing emails, training and coaching. I can provide you with training and coaching on various NLP techniques, industry insights. Overall, I'm here to support you in any way I can help you succeed in your NLP coaching business. So very specific, and you can go specific more into any one of these points. So Nisa, is clear? Is more clear now?
Yes, I guess I'll have a play around with it and then just keep
Yeah.
digging deeper until I get to what I want.
Yes,
Thank you.
exactly. It's a lot of training, guys. It's like riding the bike. Needs a lot of training.
And is the training done by yourself, through exploration?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
No, I don't recommend any course. You don't need it. I told you, many people told me in 1 week that they discover so many opportunities for their business. It's just you need to talk, continue to talk and to understand how can you use it at a Ferrari level. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And just one last question. Should I
Yes.
get a paid version or just stick to the free?
No, just free, Nisa. No, for now, just free. I asked ChatGPT, what is the difference between free version and paid version? And oh my God, how well he sold himself itself. But right now I didn't find any advantage on paying. Probably in the future. You know, they invested $30 billion so far. They started this company in 2015, and probably they will ask for money what they offer right now for free very soon. But until then, you can totally go with the free version.
Okay, thank you very much for your advice.
You're welcome. Someone else, guys, what other challenges do you have in your personal assistant? Totally right. Some other challenges that you have in your business? I see here copywriting and marketing. ChatGPT is amazing in copywriting and marketing. You can create events. You can create any kind of topic. You can ask ChatGPT for a monthly strategy on some kind of topics. You can ask ChatGPT what are the main topics or main pain problems for parents if you are a parenting coach. So yeah, content. I see here content. Some other questions, guys, do you have? I will show you the last part of the, I hear when I ask him why it's responding so slowly, and he apologized. It was very interesting. And this is my bio that ChatGPT did. And these are pictures. So I gave Lensa, which is another artificial intelligence app, I gave 20 pictures of mine, and it provided with more than 200 pictures. And you can see fantastic pictures like paintings. It was very fun to receive back those pictures. So yeah, this is here. If you want to cook and you have no ideas, you can ask, you can say, I have this and this and this, and give me 3 options. I always ask for more options. I always ask for 3 or 5 or 7 or 10 options. So ask for options. Don't settle for less. Ask for more. Here you can ask unlimited. Yeah. Maureen, you raised your hand, please.
Yeah, so as far as the information being up to September 2021, for someone who, you know, leading up to that, it might have been more personal profiles online. Now it's more into business. Is it just a matter of being very, very specific? Because, you know, ChatGPT might not find much info business-wise, or say, you know, small business-wise, say on me, or, I mean, it would be very limited. And for me, for example, what I was doing up till then is
but
morphing.
Maureen, yeah, but you don't need it. This was specific for asking about my bio, but it doesn't matter because what's your business?
you know, coaching. I'm getting into coaching now. I was a yoga health coach. I'm
Yes.
kind of morphing a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can ask ChatGPT, I'm a new coach, I want to do this and this and this. Has nothing to do with the fact that it's updated only up to September 2021. Because
Okay.
you can have a conversation without knowing who you are. Doesn't matter who you are. You can say what you are, but not who you are. It's not, no problem with that. Okay?
Okay. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah.
Okay, okay, I'm happy. Carlos.
Yes, I'm just excited. I just went to the ChatGPT, and I just want to tell you about the brief experience I had just a minute ago. Was I asked him to write an introduction for a podcast I'm thinking to do about. And he just did, and I asked him in Spanish, and he just did it in Spanish. I said, "Can you translate it to English?" And it was great. It's accurate. It's very helpful. And then I asked him, "Can you add something about this topic to the intro?" And he just did, and it's very accurate, very relatable, and very nice.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great. Yeah.
As I said, if you are not surprised, you are not using it correctly, guys. So try more, okay? Always remember this. If you remember one thing, this is, you need to be blown away. And that means it's really working.
Indeed, I was blown away.
Yeah, okay, that's amazing. Some of you asked about the picture. So Lensa, I put also in the chat the name of the app. You can download the app on iPhone. I'm sure it's working also on Google Play. You have to pay for every batch of pictures, but it's very cheap. I mean, it's really worth it to have amazing pictures. So yeah, this is the app that I use. Some other questions. I don't know if I missed some other questions from you guys. You can, from website, someone asked if you have your website. Yes, it can grab, but you need to use some Chrome extension, some extensions. Here, it was only the basic training, guys. So you can start today. You don't need to be, some people told me, yeah, but I'm not so much into tech and technology and things like that. Really, it's the most basic. If you know how to write on Word or, I don't know, pages, you can write and work with ChatGPT. Yes, Karen.
Okay, sorry. So I've never even opened ChatGPT. So, I mean, is it that simple? I mean, I seriously just put in the website that you did and up it comes and just start asking questions.
Yes.
I mean, is it that simple?
Yes, yes. Just play. Just talk like you talk.
There's no, I don't have to download anything
No,
or
nothing. No, guys, I suggest to use the web version. Some people use the app version. The app version is not so good. It's stopping too much. So just the website, use the website.
So you just go to the World Wide Web. You
Yes.
just go HTTP, blah, 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 and put it in and that's it. You get there.
Yes, totally.
Great.
That's
Thanks.
it. I put the link up in the chat. Someone asked, can it access peer-reviewed science from journal articles? So imagine that ChatGPT, this training, GPT, P means pre-trained. That means that it has been fed with billions and billions and trillions of information. Websites, it just read a lot of websites. And right now, when you ask, it will deliver the most appropriate information out of everything it has in its database. So this is how it's working. And of course, it can provide you with anything if you ask proper questions. And they are in his database up to 2021. Lensa is an app on iPhone. It's not, I'm not sure it's working also website version. Yeah, Joel, please.
Thanks for the great talk, Monica. I used it recently. I had to send an email. Someone told me of someone put me in contact with someone, or and I had to write an email to them to like introduce myself and say how I was put in touch with them and how I wanted to work with them. And I just was like starting to write the email and thinking, what am I doing? How am I wording that? So let me just try ChatGPT, and I put in there, this is my friend that introduced me. This is what they said about them, and this is my background and that. Please write the email. And I wrote the email, and then I said, okay, I didn't quite know them this way, it was more this way. And then like rewrote the email like that. And that's actually, this email's a bit too long. Can you make something shorter? I made something shorter. It was like, wow, this is perfect. Like, just like that.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I know a story. I heard a story from, I don't know, someone shared that. So a customer sent a very angry email to a company, very angry. And they took the email and put into ChatGPT and said, provide us with the best answer, because it's an angry email, not easy to, when a normal person would read an angry email, it is triggered. ChatGPT is not triggered. And when they provide with the answer from ChatGPT, that client, not only he was not upset anymore, but he bought something additional from that company. So that's the power of ChatGPT and removing our human triggers. So I totally recommend you guys try anything these days, any idea that you have, try ChatGPT. And when, especially in our coaching business, we are lonely. We work on our own and it's hard after a while. You can have a conversation with ChatGPT on any topic, and sometimes is even provide with so much humor that it will take us out of our mind and we can see shifts in perspective, in opportunities and possibilities. So yeah. You see, I'm such an advocate. Of course, I don't receive any money from ChatGPT or from anywhere, but I'm such an advocate of this. On the other hand, on internet, I saw so many people talking bad about ChatGPT. By the way, Italy forbidden ChatGPT. You cannot use ChatGPT if you are living in Italy right now. And many marketers are not happy with ChatGPT because they don't have a job. But in my opinion, ChatGPT can remove the basic jobs. But if you are very good at what you are doing, no one can remove you. And if you are a good marketer and using ChatGPT, this can increase your value many, many times. Someone asked in the chat about biases. How can you check its answers? Guys, it's just common sense. That's all I can recommend. Of course, I never take for granted. I always, when I use content from ChatGPT, I do it knowing that content 100%. No one can say this is not yours or this is not has been lived by you. This is what I cannot say, yeah, it's 100% sure. So it's on you. Jamie, please.
Monica, thanks for sharing. This is a really good presentation. When you mentioned before about it's read all the websites, I understand it's read almost everything on the internet. Do you know if it synthesizes it to create something new, or does it literally just regurgitate? Does it literally just copy what it's found as close to your search request? Or does it like go two different websites and goes, well, okay, I might synthesize that together and create something which is really what you're asking? Do you know about that?
This is only my guess. And why I know this, because in Romania, so many businesses are not so well developed in Romania like abroad. that's why sometimes when I want top-notch information or ideas, I write it in English and then I translate it for myself. Because if I ask in Romanian, it will provide me with mediocre information. So this is why I know that it will bring what it has inside, like has been trained with. But I'm not sure if I know the answer to your question. As I said, every time it provides me something, I said, make it more impactful, make it more memorable, you know, and it brings more. So play with that.
Yeah, if I could maybe jump in and help with that a little bit. So ChatGPT is a predictive model. So it is literally calculating the first word of the answer based on what you've said, and then it sort of rethinks everything, and based on the first word that it wrote, it writes the next most likely second word that will make you happy. And it continues in this process. So it predicts based on all the language it has access to what it is you want. That's partially why when you say what is 2 + 2 and it says 4, you say back, no, it's 5. It says, yeah, you're right, because it wants to make you happy. And so depending on the richness of the language that it has, like Romanian, it doesn't have as much text to predict what you want or what the average person would want based on what you said. Like it doesn't do it as well in Romanian as it does in English, but it's a statistical model. It's just guessing what makes you happy.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Chris.
Sure.
Someone said here that analyzes your dreams. Guys, it's amazing with dreams. So if you did lucid dreaming quest, probably you don't need to analyze your dreams, but it's great to analyze your dreams for sure. And yeah, Chris said it also that it wants to make you happy. It's always so polite and so nice, especially if you say, hello, how are you today? It's always coming back with a lot. Yeah. Oh my God, Vanita, I love what ChatGPT told you. It's like a coach. If you ask ChatGPT to act as your coach today, as your motivator, it will do that. If you ask ChatGPT to act as Tony Robbins, your motivational coach today, it will do that. So ask ChatGPT whatever you are feeling, put it there. It will totally forget, don't worry. It will not use it against you. Yes, a call.
Hi, Monica. Hi, Monica.
Hi.
I was just wondering, how can you use the prompts more effectively? Because like I was looking for some courses and it just tells me about the free courses available. And then when I said which university or certification, it only gave me the ones in the US. So if you're really trying to do some research, you probably have to ask it many, many times. And you said, why don't you use the free version first? But the free version seems to only allow you 3 searches. So is there a way to hack the prompting so that you can actually get a good exhaustive list rather than just the little bit that it spits out?
There's no difference in results between free version and paid version. And some of my clients, one client of mine told me once that it worked for 2 hours, like asking questions, bombarding ChatGPT with questions. And after 2 hours, ChatGPT said, now is enough, go to sleep and shut down, Of course, you can start another session, really no problem. But no difference between paid and free version in terms of results. So I'm not sure if what you ask, maybe sometimes you can go to Google, but I don't use Google anymore, for sure. Or I use Google right now only in 10% of the situations, and the rest of 90%, I go straight to ChatGPT. Yeah. So guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys. You can find me on Telegram. You also have my email because I sent you the email with the link. If you have specific questions, for sure, every business is very personal and specific. Every one of us is very specific and personal and unique and special, and the business is our reflection. So if you have specific questions for me, you can send me an email. For sure, I will answer. Maybe I will not be very quick to answer, but for sure I will answer. So please, on Telegram, you can ask me if you have questions. I'm happy to answer. Tell me what's your takeaway from today? How was this for you? I see some feedback here. It was useful, great prompts. Yeah, I really hope I made every one of you a little fan of ChatGPT today. This is my hope. Very easy to work. Please just start, please. Mind-blowing. I love this. The Telegram link, Telegram is my name, just my name on Telegram. You can find me. I can, yeah, I think I have it here. Let me check. Yeah, I have it here. So you can find me here on Telegram. Yes, guys, please create courses, please create content, say specific content for LinkedIn, content for Instagram, content for Facebook, because it will bring different things to the table. It has a great knowledge of every one of these platforms and can bring specific things for every platform. Yeah, I'm so happy I could make you start with ChatGPT, your journey with ChatGPT, and boosting your business with ChatGPT. And guys, please ask me anything. I'm here to help you move on with this. It's not, I know it's not really easy to reduce that time of 1-2 hours in your business, or to increase the performance, to increase the productivity, but you will see the results for sure very soon. Thank you so much. You are all amazing. I'm so happy for the conversations today. Enjoy ChatGPT. Enjoy your business. Love your business, guys. And have a great day. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.